mtu twende, kila mtu wetu kisitumalize, tusameane, tupenda kila mtu. Makueni youth hapa.
The MES doesn't become NYS plus the looting. Thanks very much.
Thank you, and we have now said, because it used to be more expensive to go to a TVET institution than to go to university, and partly why we do not have enough men and women who have skills and competencies that would help us run our development agenda. And that is why it has become necessary to have this policy change. Every student who is here, and every student who is listening to me across Kenya, they now have an opportunity to acquire knowledge, to have training, to go to a TVET institution without their parents having to spend any money, because we will give bursary and we will give a loan that is sufficient for you to pay your way through a TVET institution. We want to equip the young people of Kenya with the skills that will help them participate meaningfully in the development of our country. Internship program that will equip the young people of our country with the necessary experience, having come out of college, so that they can practice that which they have learned in college, is going to be rolled out from next year. Again, targeting close to 120,000 young people every year. Is front and center the young people of Kenya. Our target, when we are talking about the big four, we are targeting 4 million young people with opportunity. It is you to position yourself across the 4 pillars, whether we are talking about food security, whether we are talking about universal health care coverage, or we are talking about our housing program, or manufacturing. The opportunity that exists more than for any other set of Kenyans is the opportunity for the young people. Let me give you an example. Professor Kivutha Kibwana here, the governor of Makueni, has provided opportunity in value addition and agro-processing that will lead to manufacturing. When we talk about manufacturing, we are not talking about the rolling mills in Nairobi. We are not talking about Bidco in Nairobi. We are talking about manufacturing that comes from value addition and agro-processing in Makueni County. That is the target. That is where we are targeting. And we are going to be working with county governments to make sure that all our agro-produce, from fruits, through vegetables, through tea and coffee and avocado and macadamia and all that, is processed and is sold to the international market processed. We cannot continue to be a country exporting raw materials for other people to go and process elsewhere. Because by exporting our products in a form that is not processed, we are exporting jobs and denying our young people the opportunity to work. It is as simple as that. No miracles are required. We just have to think. The most powerful tool that we can use to change society is education. So we need safe spaces for our young people to get the empowerment through acquisition of knowledge in our education institutions. And therefore, it is important for us, as we talk to young people here and those who are in school, to tell them that the greatest empowerment ever any society, any country, any government can give to its young people is the empowerment of education. And we expect every young person to respect the opportunity to be in a school and in a college. I say so because we have challenges today. We have institutions that are facing challenges. We have institutions that are being run down, that are being banned, dormitories, classrooms, laboratories. And it is important for us to speak to the heart of this challenge. And we want to tell our young men and women in schools, no grievance, no argument, no reason, no excuse is big enough to justify the burning down of any facility in a school. We must say that loudly and clearly. It doesn't matter the argument you have. It doesn't matter the grievance you have. It cannot be too serious to justify you burning a school and destroying your future. Is anything that the government of Kenya, your parents, the Kenyan community owes our young people? It is their education. And therefore, we must all of us work together. And that is why, as government, we will do our bit. We ask parents to do their bit, and students as well must do their bit, so that we can have a safe space in school for the acquisition of knowledge and to drive our education system. The potential that exists in our youth, we must train them. We must equip them with the skills, with competencies, with knowledge that can help them become productive. And that is why, as I speak here this week, it is important for me to say that as a government of Kenya, we are prioritizing the training of our young people, especially in our mid-level and higher level training. I say so because from September, this September, and I'm happy I'm talking to many people here who will benefit from that program. From September, all our technical training colleges, including KMTCs, and you heard Winnie Mutua here who spoke to us about her going to college, and she didn't have college fees, so she dropped out. I want to tell the young people of Kenya today, there will never be another opportunity where any Kenyan student will drop out of technical training college because of school fees. From September this year, all students going to technical training college, to middle-level colleges, to KMTCs, we will provide bursary of Kenya shillings 30,000 for every student going to a technical training college. We have also made a policy decision that, like all students who go to university get a loan facility from Higher Education Loans Board, all students now going to TVETs will also get 40,000 shillings as loan every year from Higher Education Loans Board. This week, as we focus on the youth of our country, we are focusing on the present and the future. We are focusing on the challenges, the talents, the experiences, the aspirations, and the future of 70% of our population. So we are engaged in serious business. The whole of this week, that is where our focus is going to be. And I'm happy that I've had the privilege to kick off this very important week that will culminate on Sunday when the President will be presiding over the International Youth Day on the 12th of August. Why are we focusing? The young people of our nation is the most potent force for growth, for development, and for good. That is why we are focusing on the youth. And it is important for us as a society, as a people, and as a government that we are in tandem. We keep in step with the aspirations and the desires of our young people. And it is important, and I had the privilege this morning to launch the National Youth Council Strategic Plan so that we can harmonize all our plans, both as government and the private sector and communities, so that we can align them to the desires and improve on the talents of the young people of our nation.